Hey guys, it's Crystal. So I may or may not have come to a rash decision. I think I'm just gonna sell my truck. And I'm not gonna stop full-timing. I'm obviously going to get another truck so I can pull my trailer, but it is in the shop again and I'm not even sure if I'm gonna get it fixed. More than likely, I'm just not gonna get it fixed. It has fuel injector issues. It needs new fuel injector, and I know that diesel engines are super solid, and that's the whole reason why I got a diesel truck to begin with, because the engines had, I mean, people just raved about them, especially driving cross country. Diesel trucks are like the way to go, and so that's why I went with the diesel truck in the first place. But I'm over it as far as when it comes to when it does break down. I seem to have the hardest time finding mechanics that can work on a diesel truck. When I was in El Paso and I was stuck by myself, literally with the kids, and I had no one, I couldn't find a diesel mechanic within like a good 40 miles. That's not even exaggeration. I had to get it towed to someone who was comfortable working on a diesel engine. I was outside of El Paso by about 40 miles. So no one in the small town that I was stuck in was comfortable working on that. But there were conveniently semi-truck diesel mechanics, but none of them willing to work on a diesel truck that was as small as mine. I just keep continuing to have this issue. I have never personally had my truck had issues here in Springfield where I'm at, so the only thing that I've had like regular maintenance, and I've had oil changes here. So that I can take almost anywhere for an oil change and regular maintenance. But when it comes to actual issues under the hood, I seem to have problems finding a mechanic that is comfortable working on a diesel truck. I took it to one mechanic here. He was not comfortable working on it. I called several others, like a whole lot. I went through the whole list on Google in my area, and 3 out of the whole list were comfortable working on my engine, but they were so booked up it would take a whole month. 3 to 4 weeks is what all of them said, in order to even get to my truck. So I think that I'm just going to sell my truck and get a gas truck. Gas trucks, if it breaks down, I feel like I can take it anywhere and just get it repaired. I do know that gas trucks engines just don't last as long, and so that's what makes me nervous, but I'm also well aware that I'm not going to be on the road forever, and that my goal is end of this year to be somewhere where I feel like I may settle down at. So that's kind of where I am. My truck even right now is just sitting at the shop, a different shop. And I think that I'm just going to leave it there until I come to a solid decision on what to do. You know, if I get my truck repaired right now, which I couldn't even if I wanted to, because it's just too much money. Now, this is also another thing that I had reiterated several times. If you're going to be a full-timer of any kind, even if you're by yourself and don't have kids, you have got to have an emergency fund. Now, cool thing is that I actually do have an emergency fund. It's just not enough. So that is kind of what's pushing me towards selling my truck and just getting a gas truck and going that route. I keep going back and forth, honestly. Pros and cons with just staying here, saving up money, getting that fixed, and continue going that route. It just makes me nervous going on the road again and being in a position like I was in El Paso by myself with 2 kids on the road and not a diesel mechanic around. And I'm not mechanically inclined that much to be able to fix my own vehicle when it comes to a fuel injector issue. So almost would feel more comfortable if I got a gas truck because they're so much easier to work on. And I feel like I could pick that up so much faster and kind of learn how to work on my own truck if it was gas. And when I used to work out on the farm on tractors and stuff like that, everything was gas, and I knew a little bit and I could pick that up really fast. The diesel is a whole nother ball game and way more expensive. I don't know. Guys, give me your opinions on what I should do. What do you think that I should do? I'm actually asking for your opinion. Do you think that I should just stay here and save up money to get this truck fixed, or should I sell it as is and just get a gas truck? I'm thankful that I'm in my hometown because my best friend's letting me use her car right now so that I can take the kids wherever. And while I've been dealing with this whole issue this week, the kids have been in VBS. So every morning I've been stressed out by myself, which has been good, so they don't have to see me stressed out. So thankfully I know people here and I'm not having to be stranded. So I do have an extra vehicle that was loaned to me by a friend. So that's a really good thing of being stranded in your hometown. So I don't know, give me your opinions. You guys have steered me in the right direction almost every single time that I've had a truck issue, and I've been really thankful for that. And a lot of you guys just seem way more wiser because you know more about diesel engines in themselves, or when it comes to diesel and gas vehicles, what would be best, especially when towing. I don't know, I've been kind of looking at trucks lately, and the gas trucks do make me nervous in towing a fifth wheel. Because you have to have a certain engine size, and I'm not familiar with that. I just know that if I got a diesel truck, basically diesel trucks can pull anything and I'm set. And the engines are good. So yeah, I'm just at a crossroads right now. If you guys want to give me some opinions or advice on what you guys think that I should do. Like I said, I don't want to be in a position again where I'm stuck on the road and it's just me and the boys. And getting a diesel mechanic's not as easy as getting just a regular mechanic who can work on gas vehicles. So let me know what you think. I appreciate you guys for listening and being super awesome basically 99% of the time. I love you guys, and stay safe out there and get an emergency fund. Always get an emergency fund if you're a full-timer or traveling at all. Imperative. Bye, guys.